Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a story that is a real roller coaster, full of hype, unexpected drama and an abrupt ending. We are talking about the Mikeneko pop-up cafe, which opened its doors in Tokyo on April 28th amid a flurry of excitement and then suddenly has shut down. Let's break down exactly what happened, how it all came to be and what it means for fans and the future of these kind of collaboration events. Before we start, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe and ring the bell so you'll never miss an update. And if you'd like to support the channel even more, there's a donation link down in the description. Now let's get started. So picture this. It's late April. The streets of Tokyo are buzzing with anticipation. Mikeneko, formerly known as Russia from Hololive, a hugely popular VTuber, has teamed up with a venue to create a themed cafe. The idea was simple but brilliant. To have food and drinks inspired by Mikeneko's world, deck the place out in a signature style, and have exclusive merchandise on offer, everything from collectible pins to limited edition artwork. For weeks leading up to the opening, social media channels were full of teaser photos, menu reveals and behind-the-scenes peeks at the cafe's decor. Fans all over Japan, and even internationally, scrambled down to reserve their spots. The cafe was scheduled to run in Tokyo through May 25, with other pop-ups planned for Osaka, Niigata and even overseas in Taiwan. It looked like one of the biggest creator events of the year. But just 2 weeks after opening, the official Mikeneko Cafe Twitter account dropped a bombshell. All food and drink services at the Tokyo location was being suspended immediately. And why? They cited nuisance behavior and illegal activities that had been happening since the cafe's launch. According to the statement, a handful of disruptive guests were filming unauthorized videos inside the cafe, streaming live, recording other customers without consent. Some of these individuals became confrontational when staff tried to intervene, even resulting to intimidation and violence. The situation escalated so badly that police had to be called. The management team said they coordinated with law enforcement and were taking the matter very seriously. The top priority, they stressed, was ensuring safety for both staff and patrons. So, with regret, they paused all food and drink offerings in Tokyo, though they assured customers that merchandise sales would continue there and that any bookings for Osaka, Niigata and Taiwan would still include the full cafe experience for now. As if that wasn't enough drama, soon afterwards a clip began circulating on Twitter showing Mikeneko herself supposedly saying, "I am not opening a cafe." The implication is that she had no involvement or perhaps was distancing herself from the whole operation. Fans were confused. Was this some huge miscommunication or even a betrayal from Mikeneko's side? The cafe's operators stepped in with another statement, pointing out that the clip being shared was selectively edited, and in the full video, Mikeneko clearly endorsed the cafe and even visited it in person. Cutting out just that one line and reposting it amounted to malicious interference with business. They warned that they might pursue legal actions against anyone intentionally spreading the misleading edit. This was a clear attempt to defend Mikeneko's reputation and to protect the integrity of the collaboration. But now, what was Mikeneko actually saying? She took to her own channel to apologize to her fans. Let me quote, "I'm really sorry to those who made reservations. Thank you for coming to the Mikeneko Cafe. I'm so glad we were able to make such happy memories together. Due to the nuisance behavior, the event in Tokyo will end today, but please enjoy it to the fullest." That is the quote. Imagine being a fan who'd flown in just for this. You get to the cafe, ready to try the signature lattes, the cute themed parfaits, and maybe snack that exclusive pin set, only to find out your reservation has been cut short. In her message, Mikeneko was gracious, genuine, and clearly disappointed with the whole situation, but respectful out of the decision to prioritize everyone's safety. And then, Just when people thought maybe this was just a Tokyo-only hiccup, the final blow has landed. The entire Mikeneko pop-up cafe was cancelled at all locations, again in Osaka, Niigata and Taiwan. The reason were threatening emails which have been sent to each venue, criminal warnings that forced the management hand. They said that upon receiving these threats, they immediately noticed the police. After discussions with all relevant parties, it was deemed impossible to continue, and the safety of the fans and the staff had to come first. They promised that full ticket refunds would be proceeded as soon as possible and apologized profusely for the inconvenience. They also vowed to file a formal complaint and work with authorities to take strict legal actions against whoever was behind these threats. Okay, so that is the narrative, but now let's zoom out and think about what this incident tells us about the creator-fan dynamic and the viability of pop-up collaborations. Because first, security is non-negotiable. Pop-up cafes and events thrive on hype, but that hype can sometimes turn toxic. Unauthorized filming, aggressive behavior, and threats jeopardize not just the brand or the creator, but everyone on site. Going forward, venues will likely beef up security measures, bans on streaming, stricter photo policies, wristbands, and maybe even ID checks. Second, legal preparedness. The swift talk of legal action against both the malicious video editors and whoever sent the threatening emails highlights how collaboration events can be vulnerable. It's not enough to have a contract with the creator, you need legal frameworks to deal with digital misinformation and outright intimidation. Third, transparent communication. Both the cafe management and Mikeneko herself communicated openly, apologizing, explaining, and owning the situation. That kind of transparency helps preserve trust sideways. Fans may be disappointed, but they appreciate honesty. And lastly, fan behavior matters. Because at the end of the day, these pop-ups rely on respectful fan participation. When boundaries are crossed, through filming strangers and harassing staff, the very model breaks down. This incident is a reminder to be an awesome fans, to follow the rules, and to respect others' safety and privacy. So there you have it, the Mikeneko pop-up cafe story and all its dramatic twists. It's a cautionary tale for content creators, event organizers, and fans alike. Yes, these collaborations can create the magical experiences and strengthen community bonds, but they also demand responsible behavior, robust security, and clear communication. If you were one of the lucky fans who made it before the shutdown, cherish those moments. And if you were planning to go, make sure you get your refund, and maybe even send supportive messages to Mikeneko, because she did all she could under tough circumstances. So what do you think? Could this have been prevented? Should venues implement tighter controls from day one? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and remember, if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like button, subscribe and ring the bell. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, check out the donation link in the description, which I will use to improve this channel going forward. Thank you for watching, stay safe out there and keep being the awesome VTuber fan that you are. Until next time, peace and love.